Get ready to match the stars from Charlie's Angels, David Doyle, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Riley, Deborah Lee Scott, Nipsey Russell, and Betty White as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 78. And now, here's the star of Match Game 78, Gene Rayburn.
Well, John, thank you, friends. You're not eating candy. Eating is verboten. Okay. Are you all right?
This is the match game, so I thought I'd match our contestant.
Oh, look at that. Isn't that interesting? That is pure silk, isn't it? Isn't that lovely?
Camel on the front with the two humps.
Yes. Is that a camel? That's, oh.
Just got one hump.
Oh,
So-
I'm sorry. This
Oh.
is a mistake.
All right. Not a straight man in the room. I can see that right now. Would you join me in greeting? Oh, I can't. It's not my day.
Greet me in joining.
Greet me in joining Kevin Dickerson and Colleen Callahan. I can't even remember her name. Kevin, you're the champ, right? Now, Kevin has $950. You're getting there little by little, Kevin. $950 ain't bad. And she did very well with her first round question. She matched 5 of our stars. And you didn't complete your autobiographical notes on your life, Colleen, did you?
No.
There was one thing you left out, your occupation. We usually like to find out about that.
Well, there's my occupation, but I'm most proud of 5 grandchildren. My
Well, that's an
occupation-
interesting occupation, too.
Well, my occupation is a cross-country truck driver, so that makes me a grandmother trucker.
A grandmother trucker? You got a poem about grandmother truckers?
Not at all. I don't wish to deal with that stuff.
Okay. You drive an 18-wheeler?
Right.
Yeah,
She
and you have
drives a truck?
Yeah, you have a CB. And what's your moniker? What's your handle?
The Gypsy Girl, the one Gypsy Girl.
One Gypsy Girl.
That establishes my original
Yes.
claim to the title. The
Everybody
one
knows
Gypsy
One
Girl.
Gypsy Girl.
Right.
Okay, well, we'll carry on here and continue this game right after we do this, especially for you.
Weekday afternoons, let the games begin. Starting at 2, it's America Says. At 3, it's Hey Yahoo. Next at 3:30, Split Second. At 4, the $100,000 Pyramid. Weekdays starting at 2 on Game Show Network.
Hi, my name is Sam Davis, and I'm going to tell you about exciting Medicare Advantage plans that can provide broad coverage and still may save you money on monthly premiums and prescription drugs. With Original Medicare, you're covered for hospital stays and doctor office visits, but you have to meet a deductible for each, and then you're still responsible for 20% of the cost. Next, let's look at a Medicare supplement plan. As you can see, they cover the same things as Original Medicare, and they also cover your Medicare deductibles and co-insurance. But they often have higher monthly premiums and no prescription drug coverage. Now, let's take a look at Humana's Medicare Advantage plans. With a Humana Medicare Advantage plan, hospital stays, doctor office visits, and your Original Medicare deductibles are covered. And of course, most Humana Medicare Advantage plans include prescription drug coverage, with no copays or deductibles on Tier 1 prescriptions, and $0 for routine vaccines, including shingles, at in-network retail pharmacies. Most Humana Medicare Advantage plans have coverage for vision and hearing, and dental coverage that includes 2 free cleanings a year, plus dentures, crowns, fillings, and more. And most plans include a Silver Sneakers fitness program at no extra cost. You get all this for as low as a $0 monthly plan premium in many areas. And your doctor and hospital may already be a part of Humana's large network. There's no obligation, so call the number on your screen right now to see if your doctor is in our network, to find out if you could save on your prescriptions, and to get our free decision guide. Humana, a more human way to healthcare.
Popcorn.
Denture disaster, darling. We need Polygrip before crispy popcorn.
Let's fix this.
Polygrip Power Hold and Seal gives our strongest hold and 5 times food seal.
If your mouth could talk, it would ask for...
Polygrip.
Okay, here we go. Are you both ready? There we are. Kevin, this is yours. You got the catching up to do, remember now. Howard Cosell said, allow me to enlighten you as to just how mean my wife truly is. Yesterday, she got furious at me and proceeded to put my toupee in the blank.
You know that imitation you just did of Howard Cosell is almost as good as Patty Deutsch's. Rude.
All right, Kevin Dickerson. Howard Cosell said, allow me to enlighten you as to just how mean my wife truly is. Yesterday, she got furious at me and proceeded to put my toupee in the blank.
Washer.
In the washer. The washing machine would get it all mixed up, curl up the hairs. What do you say?
Oh, we were on the same line. Mine is a little smaller and goes a little faster. It's a blender.
A blender. Everyone says that about you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it goes so fast.
Have a glass of rug, right?
Yeah.
I said a bowl of said John and flush.
Bowl of John and flush. Charles?
Said.
Oh, said John.
Toilet bowl.
That does it, yes. Careful. There's a wind in here. Okay, Deborah Lee, my dear.
Well, I was close. I said dryer because I thought it would shrink.
Yes. And then fit his head.
Yes.
Oh, Pinhead. What do you say there?
Address unknown. Return to blender.
Did you cut your hair?
No.
Your hair looks shorter to me.
Well, sometimes it grows in.
Oh, I see.
Jane,
Yes, excuse
if you
me,
looked
Charles.
at Kevin Dickerson for 3 weeks like we have, Dipsy's hair would look shorter too.
How about
Oh,
that?
yeah. That's right. That's why your hair seems
That's why
shorter.
it looks shorter.
Now you, the lady with the camel on her chest.
If you have not tried it, do not knock it. I said John.
John, it is. Okay, 5-0 the score. We go to round 2, and you have one, Colleen, celebrity to match, so you have a choice of A or B.
Well, I did so well with A, I'll try it again.
All right, one person plays, and that's you, David.
Ah!
Whoa.
It's all yours, David.
Terrific.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Look into my eyes now,
Okay,
David.
very well.
Dumb Donald
Dumb Donald.
is really dumb.
How dumb is he?
He wanted to mail a letter, but instead of postage stamps, he used blank stamps.
Oh, this is a big winner.
Right? I'll close my eyes. I won't look.
Oh, David, have you improved?
Wonderful. He did that so quickly.
Marvelous.
And came up with a pretty nifty answer, too,
You
Colleen.
got a definitive answer.
That's it indeed. Dumb Donald's really dumb. He wanted to mail a letter, but instead of postage stamps, he used blank stamps.
Green stamps?
Green stamps? Colleen, why did you say green stamps? Like Uriah Heep and Charles Dickens.
She said that because she's a tough trucker.
A tough grandmother trucker. Hello there.
I was going to say cancel stamps, but I came up with green.
Green stamps. Okay,
Straight
Kevin.
down the line to win.
Kevin, you know what you have to do, don't you?
Yes.
Here it is. Listen carefully now. King Kong said, I'm not feeling too well. I think I overdid it. I never should have eaten that last blank. King Kong said that. All right.
You stay with that?
Okay, Kevin Dickerson. Here's the way it is. You got to match everybody to stay in the game. King Kong said, I'm not feeling too well. I think I overdid it. I never should have eaten that last
Banana.
banana. Yeah. Well, I guess that would be his normal diet. King Kong would eat bananas. But he ate other things, too, you know.
Sure.
And he was enormous. What did you say?
Well, I had the picture of him standing on the Empire State Building,
Right.
batting those little planes around as if they were flies.
Yes.
So I said airplane.
Airplane. So that means Colleen wins the game. All right, we have plane, banana boat. All right. Now you go to that little blue spot on the rug there, and I'll get to you in a moment. And this fella's leaving here with a pretty good bundle of money, $950. We congratulate Kevin Dickerson. So long, old bean. Now we'll spin him off, and we'll spin a message for America. Put her there, pal.
Asthma isn't pretty. It's the moment when you realize that a good day is about to become a bad one. But then I remembered that the world is so much bigger than that with Trelegy. Because one dose a day helps keep my asthma symptoms under control. And with 3 medicines and 1 inhaler, Trelegy helps improve lung function so I can breathe easier for a full 24 hours.
Trelegy won't replace a rescue inhaler for sudden breathing problems. Trelegy contains a medicine that increases risk of hospitalizations and death from asthma problems when used alone. When this medicine is used with an inhaled corticosteroid, like in Trelegy, there is not a significant increased risk of these events. Do not take Trelegy more than prescribed. Trelegy may increase risk of thrush and infections. Get emergency care for serious allergic reactions. See your doctor if your asthma does not improve or gets worse. What a wonderful world.
Ask your doctor about once daily Trelegy for asthma, because breathing should be beautiful.
My name is Helen, and I was an EMT for 20 years in New York City. The job was very tough. We never knew what call we were going to get, but I was one of the first responders for the plane on the Hudson. After years of working EMT, my body took a toll, and I had pain in every joint of my body, my back, my knees, my neck. I could not walk half a block. I had to lay in bed all the time. I was very depressed. The pain became so bad. I'm used to walking a lot, and I couldn't even do that. My sister finally told me, try Omega XL, because she was finding relief from pain in her knees. I ordered it, and now I have more energy than I ever had. Last week, I walked 6 blocks. I was so proud of myself.
Find relief with Omega XL. Omega XL is a powerful, one-of-a-kind oil extract that comes from the green-lipped mussels sourced from the pristine waters of New Zealand. Omega XL contains more than 30 free fatty acids that help relieve pain due to inflammation, and its effectiveness has been proven through more than 35 years of clinical research.
This product is the best thing. These tiny pills that you take will be a miracle for your body. You will remember what did it to you, and it was Omega XL.
Call now or visit omegaxl.com/try and receive this special offer. When you buy 1 bottle of Omega XL, receive an additional bottle absolutely free. That's 2 bottles of Omega XL for only $39.95. Order now, and we'll also include a free bottle of Vitamin XL D3 with your first order.
Get Omega XL. It's the best thing for you.
Call now and receive this special offer. 2 bottles of Omega XL plus Vitamin XL D3 for only $39.95.
Order it. It's good for you.
Now, here we go with Colleen Callahan. You ready? Here it is. All yours, my dear. We polled a studio audience not too long ago and said, write down your best answer to this. Blank and easy. Remember, for matching the most popular answer, you get $500. For matching the second most popular, $250. And for matching the third, $100. 3 of our 6 stars will suggest some answers to you. Some of them may be terrific, and some of them may be okay.
Charles. Nice and easy.
Terrific. Yes.
But Charles is free and easy.
Free and easy and nice and easy. So far, you got those 2.
Daddy. Oh, number 3.
3 is tough now. Just take your time.
No, and
Now, wait a minute. There.
Oh, something
Something may come.
I just get these messages.
You may get an
from
idea.
you.
Wait a minute.
Sometimes the things just come to you out of the air, Betty.
Right out of the air. Right out of the blue.
Slow and easy.
Slow and easy, nice and easy, free and easy are the 3 they've given you. Now, Colleen, you choose one of those or give us one of your own.
Nice and easy.
You want nice and easy, the one that Charles gave you. Let's find out if it's up there and if so where. We'll begin at the bottom and reveal the $100 number. Slow and easy was the one that Betty gave you. All right, it was up there somewhere. May we see the $250 number?
That was my thought.
Free and easy. All right, last chance for nice and easy. Slide the big one. Yes, sirree. Charles gave you that one there. Now, that is a very spry grandmother, isn't it? Up and down them stairs. You're powerful. Is it hard to drive a truck?
Not very.
Not very.
I tell you what made it so easy.
What?
I've had this secret crush on Charles for years.
Oh, really? So that's why you had a rapport with him, and that you were able to be on the same wavelength. Well, that's wonderful. All right. Now listen, you've won $500 here. That means the least you can be playing for is 10 times that amount, or $5,000. However, if you come into the cab of my truck here, why, you can give that wheel a spin. It'll determine which star you'll be playing with and for how much. You could double your money now. Let's see if you do. Have it a good spin now. Must make one revolution. Does she double her money or does she not double her money? Yeah, I think she's going to do it. And Charles, I tell you, they've really got something going, haven't they? She said it in advance. Holy mackerel, look at that. Ready, Charles? Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
Good luck. You keep facing me now. Lead blank. Lead blank. L-E-A-D blank. Charles is thinking hard, as you can see. He's a real thinker. Well, it's a lot of money involved here, and he wants to make sure that he gives her the best shot at it here. All right. Here we go. $10,000 at stake here. Lead blank.
Pencil.
Lead pencil. Lead pencil. Well, I guess she chose the simple, straightforward.
Shoot, I said lead balloon.
Lead balloon.
Led Zeppelin.
Led Zeppelin.
Yeah.
Lead pipe cinch.
That's home.
Lead
Belly.
Lot of
Lead Belly, the great, singer. Yeah.
Lead pencil.
Well, now listen,
led
Colleen,
down
you've
the
got
garden path.
Yes, led down the garden path. You have. Is that the story of your life? That's why you're a grandmother. You went down that garden path once too often there. Okay, Colleen, you're going to meet another player now. Let's all welcome Jill Moore. Yay, Jill. We welcome you
Thank you.
and ask you to tell us a little bit about yourself, if you would, please.
Okay, I'm originally from Fort Dodge, Iowa. I have two boys. Tim's 9 and Jeff is going to be 6.
Yeah.
And I love to play racquetball, golf, snow ski, water ski, and bridge.
Well, you're a very active lady.
I try to be.
Yes, she has a cute dimple
Yes.
right there, too, doesn't she? Sweet. Yes, you're very sweet, Jill. Okay, I'll retreat. And now, here we go. There it is. A or B for you, my dear.
B, please.
B it is. All right. B says, Muggsy said, hey. Oh, boy, Muggsy said, let me tell you about my neighborhood. Boy, it was so bad, even the rats were on blank. Let me tell you about my neighborhood. It was so bad, even the rats were on blank. I guess we're about set over there. You ready, David? Muggsy said, let me tell you about my neighborhood. It was so bad, even the rats were on...
Strike.
Strike. No, it was Muggsy. You see, he's a tough neighborhood. And it was a bad, tough, rotten neighborhood. What about this, David?
Our neighborhood was so bad that even the rats were out on parole.
On parole. Oh, that's cute. Isn't that a cute answer?
It's an adorable answer.
Yeah. Isn't he cute?
Sure he is.
You're gonna get
He can do Sydney Green Street. Do Sydney Green Street, huh?
Yeah.
I don't think, my friend, $25,000 is a lot of money, Goodman.
Yeah, that's wonderful. Oh, that's it. Hey, listen, Ira. Have some Sydney Green Street questions written. Next time we book David, and he'll do them for us. All right?
Sidney Poitier.
Can you do Sidney Poitier?
No.
No, even Sidney doesn't do Sidney Poitier.
He used to, but not anymore.
Not anymore, no. Would you like to participate?
Here, I got...
Can you lift it up?
Payroll.
Parole. That's 2 of those. Muggsy, let me tell you, my neighborhood is so bad even
Was on welfare.
Welfare is a good one. Excellent, Charles.
Oh, no, parole is the better answer.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I've got the worst. I don't know. I said they were on drugs.
Oh,
That's also very
so bad even the rats were on drugs. That would be a bad neighborhood, wouldn't it, there?
Well, they were tired of the rat race. They were all on tranquilizers.
Tranquilizers. Another habit there?
Welfare.
Welfare. Okay. So now, don't nobody move. We've got a little commercial here we want to do especially for you.
If you have this, and you get this, you could end up with this. Unexpected out-of-pocket costs, which for those on Medicare or soon to be, is a good reason to take charge of your health care. So consider this, an AARP Medicare Supplement Insurance Plan from United Healthcare. Why? Because Medicare alone doesn't pay for everything. And what it doesn't pay for, like deductibles and copays, could really add up, even thousands of dollars a year. Medicare supplement plans help by paying some of what Medicare doesn't and making your out-of-pocket costs a lot more predictable. Call United Healthcare today and ask for your free decision guide. Learn more about plan options and rates to fit your needs. Now, if you like this, greater freedom, you'll love that Medicare supplement plans have no networks and no referrals needed. See any doctor, any specialist, anywhere in the U.S., as long as they accept Medicare patients. These types of plans also give you more flexibility when traveling in the U.S. Your plan goes with you, anywhere you go in the country. Even better, these are the only plans of their kind, endorsed by AARP. Call United Healthcare today for your free decision guide. So if you have this and want less out-of-pocket costs and more peace of mind, consider adding this, an AARP Medicare Supplement Plan. Take charge of your healthcare today. Just use this or this to call United Healthcare about an AARP Medicare Supplement Plan.
The trivia show of smarts and strategy is back with all new trivia on all new episodes of Masterminds.
You know it's the best part of the day.
Okay, Johnny Olson, here we go. We ought to have a round one. Colleen, this is all yours. Enrico said, I was destined from the moment of my birth to be a great musician. How come? Because my head is shaped like a blank. That's why. It's a round one question. All right. Colleen Callahan. Enrico said, I was destined from the moment of my birth to be a great musician because my head is shaped like a blank.
Like a piano?
Like a piano? Yes.
I love a piano.
Don't think you're going to make it with that one. She said piano. What'd you say?
I said a half note.
Very good. Yeah. That would be a funny shaped head, wouldn't it?
Cute.
Visualize
Thank you,
that?
Nancy.
Yes.
It's adorable. I said a tuba.
A tuba. That would be goofy looking. Charles?
Despite our crush, I said a violin.
Violin is good. That would be a funny looking head. All right. Colleen is looking for the answer. Piano. Piano.
Violin.
Violin is good. Yes.
I complete the string section.
You do?
Violin.
All right. And you?
Well,
Alto oboe.
I didn't fiddle around. It was Enrico, right?
Enrico, see.
His head was shaped like a tuba, long.
Oh, along the tuba. That would be a piccolo. Huh?
Goes this way.
Yes. Yeah. No, you see, Enrico was talking. He says, I got a long tuba, you see.
Like a
Oh,
sousaphone.
you not too smart.
A test tuba.
Like a testa tuba, that's right. Vesti la tuba. La-da-dee-da-da-da-da. Hello there, Jill. You may have
I think he
a.
hurt himself.
A, please.
A.
What's the score so far?
That did hurt a little bit. All right. Big Stella is so strong.
How strong is she?
Even her blanks have muscles. Well, we're going to go ahead without Chuck. Big Stella is so strong, even her blanks have muscles.
Boobs.
Boobs. All right.
Now we'll repeat our conversation.
Now, this was our conversation.
Yes.
I said, well, now, what would you put there? I mean, can you put boobs?
And I said, boobs have muscles.
I know they
Boobs do not have muscles.
They certainly do.
Wait a
Mine
minute.
do,
Hold on. Now, wait a minute. No, wait a
Stay
minute.
like this all by themselves, do you?
There is no muscles in the mammary tissue.
How do you think they stay
How
up?
do you think you get the toxins going there?
Now, wait a minute. All right.
I refuse to.
Unbutton your shirt. Unbutton your shirt.
That's right.
Not you.
That was a sick go crazy.
That's right. That's enough. No. You rascal.
I refuse to look.
All right. Here, she's all tied up now.
Oh, that's the way you
That's
like
right.
it.
That's the way. All right, David, what's your answer?
I went for a part of the body that doesn't have any muscles, so I figured her earlobes have muscles.
Now, what you're saying is that Brett talked you out of saying boobs because she says boobs have muscles.
Yes.
Well, if you've ever
I
seen her,
didn't
hers
talk.
obviously do not. Yeah, I am only kidding. Hello there.
Wait, I think I see something.
All right. Show us your card. No.
This may be a match. Mammary glands.
Oh, no kidding. You threw him off the track, but you. Okay.
Well, you said.
It was just something on my glasses.
Oh, I see. All right, there we go. Okay, Deborah Lee, let her rip.
Breasts.
Okay. That's 3 for her. What do you got there, Nipsey?
I hope you can see this answer.
Yes, there's a pair. Okay. And Betty?
Muscles.
Muscles? Big Cell is so strong, even her muscles have muscles. So there you go. All right, 4-0 the score, and now we got a little message for you.
Weekday afternoons, let the games begin. Starting at 2, it's America Says. At 3, it's Hey Yahoo. Next at 3:30, Split Second. At 4, the $100,000 Pyramid. Weekdays starting at 2 on Game Show Network.
My daughter, Natalie, she is the youngest of my 5 children, and she has neuroblastoma. She really didn't have any symptoms until one day she just stopped using her arm.
By the time we realized that she was sick, it had grown into about a softball-sized tumor and spread through her bone marrow, her lymph nodes. So it's a very fast, aggressive cancer.
So we came to St. Jude and learned how much hope there was and learned how much they could do for Natalie here.
You can join the battle to save lives by supporting St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Families never receive a bill from St. Jude for treatment, travel, housing, or food, so they can focus on helping their child live.
Money wasn't even an issue. We just did the best treatment for Natalie.
It's the donors who have already taken on that, burden on their backs and said, all right, we've got this. We're going to pay this bill and make sure this family is taken care of. I can say for sure that that money is being put to incredible use, and our family is forever grateful for donations big and small because it's completely changed our lives and it's given us a second chance.
When you call or go online with your credit or debit card right now, we'll send you this St. Jude t-shirt you can wear to show your support to help St. Jude save the lives of these children.
We thought we were losing our daughter, and then when we came to St. Jude, everything changed.
Hope changes everything.
There's still so much more that needs to be done, and St. Jude won't stop until no child dies from cancer. Become a partner in hope today.
You're finally mastering Grandma's 12-hour sauce. Your stovetop gave out in the 11th hour. Luckily, American Home Shield is there to fix or replace covered appliances and home systems. Protect what you don't expect. Visit ahs.com and get a free quote today.
Gene Rayburn, join us next time, Match Game 78. Thank you. Goodbye. You were wonderful.
This summer, the chains on Chain Reaction are so fun, they may cause you to
get happy,
or
backflip,
or
chase rainbows.
It's sunny and bright on Chain Reaction. Weeknights starting at 5, only on Game Show Network.